expansion as a person.
And I think the stigma has come down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember if you wanted to go see a therapist, and again, it goes back to a cultural thing where it's still somewhat taboo.
Yeah.
Not so much now, but even mental illness on a whole
Yes.
is still like, oh, feelings don't matter.
Right.
Whereas your feelings do matter.
Oh, yeah.
Because if the mental it just trickles down.
That's
it affects
right.
everything.
That's right. And I'm glad you said that, because I have an event that I do annually. It's called Get Out of My Head. It will be this Saturday, May 19th, at the Brooklyn Commons on Atlantic Avenue, and from 1 to 4 p.m. This year, it's all about women's mental health, wellness, and self-care. I am so excited. When I first started doing this production, it was centered on performance art in relationship to mental health, and those were very powerful shows as well. But it gave people the opportunity to break down the stigma, to break down the anxiety, and to break down the angst in the relationship to therapy, and get to see that, you know, we're more alike than we're not. Mm-hmm. Small things like, you know, like I'm talking to you right now, my mouth is a little dry. Well, that's anxiety, you know. Or if I come in and how I came in and I sat down and I'm prepared, that's anxiety too, because I'm, you know, like I want to get this done and I want to do it right, you know. So we all go through this, and holding our breath, that's anxiety, you know. Yeah. Insomnia, that's a form of anxiety, resting on you where you can't sleep. And, you know, it affects us all. And I found that it was really important to me to bring some dignity to that community. I've worked in the community. I struggle in my own way. I have people in my family, which many of us do, who struggle. And I think we need to have more attention shown on that, and some love poured out over there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think even something small like postpartum, which is finally getting more light, because I'm not a mother, but I have a lot of friends and family who have become mothers, and when you just see what it is, just dealing with like those first few days of being a new mom. I witnessed my cousin going through it 2 months ago. Right. And I think she got 8 hours sleep in 5 days. Yeah. And looked like a train wreck. Yeah. And literally I'm like, you're only 5 days in.
Yeah. It's rich. It's real.
And it's real.
Yes.
And I could understand where you would break and where you would feel you're alone and just trying to deal with the breastfeeding and the baby doesn't want to latch on. It's little things.
And this body trauma. It's hello, ladies who have children, rock on. It's a body trauma. A whole life just passed through your whole...
It's amazing.
That's a lot.
So hold that thought. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to go over a few more topics before the end of the show. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel. So Cashel, very great segment. I'm loving it. So many people are going to be able to benefit from this.
Yes.
I think because it gives you a little bit of a twist to your traditional therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's say you don't really want to just sit down and have the typical session.
Yes.
This is like a different type of session that you offer.
Yeah, and it invites the whole person into the room, you know, whereas sometimes verbiage cuts us off. You know, and it also can cut off the process itself. That if I'm sitting with someone and I'm not only taking in your words, but everything, your beautiful hair, your eyes, you know, maybe what you wince at, you know, and really not judging you on it or anything like that, but just recognizing that that's who makes you you, and that's relative to how you feel also, you know. So I'm really excited about this event. That day is going to be full of therapeutic movement groups, discussion. I have entrepreneurial friends, as I'm an entrepreneur, and I wanted to create a day where we can celebrate each other and I want to put them on the stage and make them stars and let them know that their wellness, their self-care is in relationship to their entrepreneurial endeavors. And
absolutely.
I just want women to get together and celebrate each other.
Do you prefer doing group sessions or solo sessions?
You know, for a long time, group sessions were like my comfort. But after this event on Saturday where I had these individual sessions, I was like, this is pretty dope, you know? So I think starting to balance out, I like both. Yeah.
No, that's good, because sometimes not everyone's going to be comfortable wanting to be a part of a group.
Yes.
So that's one thing.
That's right.
But it also brings a different dynamic. It
Yeah.
almost comes like having a personal trainer at the gym.
Yes. Yes.
It could be one-on-one or a small group.
That's
And
right.
some people work better in that little, you got your friend next to you,
Yes.
and you're challenging each other, and it's kind of great.
Yeah.
And other people just want to be me and the trainer.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
it.
That's right. And it's all about a person's comfortability. You know, I think one of the biggest things that needs to happen for our attitudes to change where it relates to mental wellness is just learning how to, or first of all, having the desire to create your own system of compassion and empathy, and being willing to extend that out to other people. And know that, let's say a person doesn't want to work in a group, that's okay. Or if they want to work individually, that's okay too,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What has been one of your career highlights to date that you would really say, you know what, it's a memorable moment that stands out?
Yeah. I think walking across that stage and getting that degree, because, like I said, I had a lot of self-doubt, I think a lot of women do for a lot of different reasons. I'm not ashamed to say that. And when I went into grad school, I didn't go in thinking that I could do it. I mean, you would think after they accept you, you'd like, all right, I got this. But well into graduation day, I was like, oh, I made it, and writing that thesis and what it takes for you to become a clinician therapeutically, it's really taxing work. I mean, if you're going to sit down and hold a space for another person to be well, then you would need to gut yourself first. And that process is very challenging. Not everyone can go there, and so I think walking across there and let me know I did it. Like, I can do it. I am capable, and I have something to offer. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How to be in contact with you? What's your website, social media, all that good stuff?
For sure. My website is CashelCampbell.com. That's CASHEL Campbell.com. My Instagram is Layers of Cash. That's layers_of_cash. Facebook name is Cash space Shelley, SHELLY. And I'm also on LinkedIn. I am Cashel Campbell, MS-RDMT.
Okay, great. Or they just Google you and everything will pop up.
Yeah, that too.
That's fantastic. So this event's going to be great. We're really looking forward to it. What else do you have planned for the rest of the year?
Oh my God, so much is going on. A gentleman that was at the event last year who did spoken word, beautiful young black brother who's wrote his own book about the perils of emotion that can take you into suicidal ideation and very heavy stuff, but he made it beautiful. So he talks about suicide, anxiety, and depression, and instead of, thank God, taking that on, which so many young people do these days, he put it into his artwork. I didn't have him a part of the event this year, obviously, because it's for women, but I'm excited because I said to him, I'm like, Rob, let's see where we can volunteer and team up and talk to some high school kids about mental health and what it means and how to sublimate those feelings into art or dance or writing, these things that him and I are both good at. So I want to definitely get on the road and get that going. More of these, I want to do this event more and more as much as I can. And just growing, I started something also on my Instagram page. I do a show once a month called Spirit Say with Cash, and it's a really rich conversational show that I'm very spiritual, very God-centered, and I just share my thoughts through my spirit about a wide variety of things. So
that's great.
Yeah, there's a lot on the menu.
That's good, but we love having a lot to pick from.
Yes, for sure.
It's great when you really do.
Yeah.
Because there's so much out there.
Yeah.
So you really have to bring a good amount to the table.
Yeah, for sure.
And let everyone choose.
Yeah.
So that's going to be great. And of course, make sure you check her out because there's layers of cash.
Yes.
I love that as an Instagram name. That's absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
Any final words? Anyone that you really want to highlight or give a mention to?
Yeah, I really just want to mention the 3 women that are going to be supporting me at this event, who are going to be the guest speakers: Alexis Owusu, Janine Truitt, and Rebecca Brown, 3 beautiful sisters and friends of mine who have volunteered their time to come and speak on behalf of their careers and how they manage self-care and being wives and mothers and daughters. And I'm so excited for what we're going to do. Please, if you have a time and even if you have an hour to give, we will be at the Brooklyn Commons May 19th, 2018 from 1 to 4. It is called Get Out of My Head and Let Me Be Heard. Women's voices speak on support, sisterhood, and self-care.
That is awesome. And there's so much more. I know there's going to be a lot. Anything for the brothers coming up that you might want to?
Well, I still do dance. I don't dance as much as I used to, but I do pole fitness. And, oh yeah, that's my baby. Pole is my baby. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually thinking about adding a little pole performance after my spirit say. So we'll have some talk and then some drooling, some talking and drooling, and
I like that. I do like
it's
that.
a nice combination.
We'll definitely check that out with
Right.
Cashel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll love to have you back.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Get a follow up and see what's going on. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. I'm your host, Lydia Patel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be back again next week, same time, same place. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us.
Beyond Focus TV show wants and needs your feedback. Did we blunder? Please let us know so we can improve. Was the show helpful to you? Drop us a note so we can share the success with our staff members. Is there something you think we could do better? We welcome new ideas and new approaches to old ideas. Do you have a great suggestion? Let us know and we'll work on it. If you would like to share your comments anonymously, please send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. If you want to get in touch with the executive producer directly, send him an email at gene@beyondfocusmedia.com. We really look forward to hearing from you.